everybody. So, or whatever time it is that you're watching this, it is Virgo Lover coming with you guys in another video. I have been very busy. I just graduated college and going on to my next thing, so I'm trying to put out as much videos as I can this summer since I have a little bit of free time, and I'm gonna start putting out more hair videos since I do have a hair company and I do dye a lot of hair, I do style a lot of hair, and I style a lot of my hair. I guess I should start showing you guys like how I got my hairstyles and how I do certain curls and coloring and all that stuff. So today we're gonna start and do that. I'm gonna turn this wig that I have on my head. This is a closure wig. Closure wigs, you just throw it on and go. That's it, girl. You just throw it on and go. Frontal wigs, of course, is different. You gotta do all the extra stuff. So today I'm gonna be turning this black loose deep wave wig into red. I've never had red before. I've never done red before, never wanted red before, but I'm going to Miami tomorrow, so I wanted to make sure that it was Miami ready. So we're gonna try red. We're gonna do it, and you know, hopefully it turns out good. You guys know how it turns out. You looked at the thumbnail, but you want to see how I got it, so stay tuned. And thank you guys again for tuning in for a Virgo Lover channel. No, that didn't make sense.
Perfect.
big camera died, so I am going to be using my phone. Hopefully I can get everything in this clip. I don't know what I can see because this is the back of the camera, so I can get the best quality. But we are going to be doing the watercolor method with the wig. I'm going to be showing you how the wig turned out after I bleached it. I let it sit for about 30 minutes until now, and I remember I only used 30 volume, so if you want it to go faster or even get a little bit more lighter, you should do a higher volume, but higher volume, less time, because you don't want to burn it and you don't want to mess up the curls that it has naturally or in the hair itself. So before, since it's not 613 color, it's just a brighter, like kind of light brown blondish hair. I'm going to use the lightest red that I have first and see how that looks first. So this is Truly Red by Kiss. It's K48, that's the color. I'm going to use that one first before I go ahead and use the Adore colors that I have, because those ones are a little bit darker. I try to get the brightest reds, but not too bright, because I knew that it wasn't going to be a 613 color. And if you do want the red to be lighter, I suggest you do get a 613 and then watercolor it. But if you have black hair and you want to lighten it, I suggest, if you wanted it to be lighter, bleach it one day, wait till the next day and bleach it again, and then it'll even be a lighter color. I don't suggest you bleach in the same day because I feel like it's not really going to do anything, and then it'll hurt the hair. And also, I believe if you really don't care, then do what I do. Bleach it once, because I don't have the time. I'm going tomorrow, so I have to do it like this. And remember, whenever you're gonna re-bleach hair, make sure that it's dry before you start bleaching it. You don't want to bleach hair when it's wet, because it's not gonna take it, just so you know. So right now I have water boiling on the stove. I'm gonna put it in here, and then I'm going to add this color to it, a lot of it, because I want it to be a deep, deep red. And then now I'm about to go and show you guys how the hair turned out, okay? This ring light is really bright. My eyes have been like, ah. Okay, so this is what color that it turned out to be. Hopefully you guys can see this. I don't know what you guys can see, but hopefully you guys can see the color just like I see it. Sometimes on camera stuff doesn't look like how you see it in person. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this hot water, not too much of it, and pour it in here. And then I'm gonna get some room temperature water too. So this would be too hot. Also pour it in there. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this whole thing in here. I'm not even about to play around. Okay, I'll probably leave a little bit something. If you guys could see this, I might let you guys. It looks so weird. It looks like period blood. That's what color it looks. Okay, I'm gonna leave a little bit of it. I have to go get a spoon that we don't use. Don't want hair dye on it. Okay, so this is the spoon that I use in all of my watercoloring. It's my dedicated spoon. Look how red this is. So you want to make sure you mix all of this color, because if you don't mix the lumps that you have in here, then you're going to have like certain areas that are blotchy, that look like dark. For some reason, you want it all to be one color. So make sure you mix it around. And then we're gonna dip it. One thing I like about the watercolor is that, well, a lot of things I like about the watercolor is it's fast, it's easy. And then it doesn't mess up with the lace. It doesn't mess the lace up at all. see color change too much, we're going to go ahead and use the crimson. Crimson color first, because I don't know what this kiss stuff is doing, but don't look like it's doing nothing. So I'm about to add some Adore. I've used Adore before, so hopefully this will do the job. So kiss. I'm sorry, but you're done. I tried it. See, look at the Adore is already changing the color. So maybe just not use Kiss for this type of tutorial. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I've never done red, so I just know it's easier with 613. I'll just dip it in here and be extra red. So I don't know what color this is gonna come out. And why not? Let's just go ahead and add some more crimson to it. I just got it on this white on her. I got it on the counter, you guys. I mean on the white counter. I'm dead, you guys. I'm dead. Okay, guys, so this is what color that it came out to be. Hopefully you guys can see this. Like, yeah, this is red. Okay, I was afraid that it wasn't even going to be even red at all, because when it was in the water, because it, you know, it wasn't bleached as high. So I was afraid that it wasn't going to be this high of a red. I thought it was going to be like a dark maroonish looking color, or a dark wine red. This came out exactly how I wanted it to come out. It came out so perfect that I'm so happy. So of course we're not going to leave the hair like this. I just let it air dry instead of, well, I let it air dry and then I brushed it out. So when it air dried, of course it was curly, since it has like a loose curl in it once you wet it. But I air dried it and then I brushed it, and then I put a little bit of blow dry in it on cool air, just to make sure that it was dry. But excuse me, I keep getting hiccups. I am going to be curling this whole wig. Just so you guys know, I've been running around all day. It's extra late. Before I go ahead and tell you what we're gonna do to this hair. So I'm gonna curl this wig. I'm not about to just like big wand it or big curl it or body wave, none of that stuff. I'm gonna be curling it What would this be? Right here.
Perfect.
Hi you guys! Oh my gosh, I am so happy how this hair turned out. It turned out exactly how I wanted it, and if you clicked on this thumbnail, you're going to get exactly this result. The only thing that I will say to change is just go ahead and just do the Crimson Adore. Do not do Kiss, because when using the Kiss, it did dye the lace. So you don't want to do that. Just use Adore. I never used Kiss before, but now I know not to use it anymore. So only use Adore the crimson red color, which I showed earlier in the clips. So you guys, I want you to get in this look. You know, I'm gonna do my little slow motion, little moves. So y'all, let's get into that right now. And thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys go ahead, subscribe, like, and hit that notification down below so that you know your girl, yes me, yes she, has arrived on the channel.
You remind me, 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 you remind me.